okay, what is wrong with me, or am I doing something wrong? Then it would lead to anger in both cases, but it doesn't. If self-esteem is the problem in such a situation, when people criticize it. So because new actions lead to new feedback in this world, will slowly but steadily create a new world that we live in. What's up, April 24? Hey guys, my name is Dennis, and my goal is to travel the world and be free. On here, on this channel, I will literally document my whole journey. So my wins, my setbacks that I have, and also the learning that I will make on that journey about becoming a better version of who we are. Yes. And maybe I can motivate one or two people to go on their own journey. So if this sounds interesting to you, might consider subscribing. Alright, today I want to talk about what if other people tell you that you suck. Because some days ago or some weeks ago, I had a conversation with a friend, and she was telling me that her mother and her sister basically like super often tell her that she sucks, that she's stupid, that she's doing nothing, all of those negative things. And I don't think they mean it in a negative way, they're just not aware how hurtful this is. And it's really hurting her, of course. She thinks it is because she trusts those people, she trusts her mom, she trusts her sister. Because she trusts those people, she takes it to heart, and she thinks it's the truth that those people tell her. And I told her, I don't think it is that you trust those people, but the problem is that you do not trust yourself, and you don't have an opinion for yourself, and this is why you take it to your heart. This is why you take it close to you, because you do not trust in yourself. Because if we think about it, okay, if we have a person who really trusts in himself, what would he think or do if somebody would tell him, okay, you suck? He would like think, okay, no, this is literally not true, I do not suck. I have my own opinion of myself, and this bullshit really literally doesn't affect me. And she also told me that her mother, her sister, and other people in general get angry towards her super quickly, and it's like she has this reaction, okay, what is wrong with me, or am I doing something wrong? I can never be enough, etc., etc. And I had that myself. And my mentor told me something interesting that I wanted to share to her and also with you right now. And this is the following: like, the emotional reaction of other people say literally zero about us, but they say everything about the other person. The emotion itself, the anger, might be triggered by me, by you, by her in this situation, but it's never the source of the emotion. Alright, so back to the story with a friend that I spoke to. I told her, in my opinion, the problem is low self-esteem, that she has low self-esteem. And my mentor once told me, our level of self-esteem always equals the level of success that we have in our life. So the question is right now, what is the solution? How can we increase our self-esteem? And first of all, I think it's important to understand how we create our identity, how we create our reality. So our reality is created by all of the beliefs that we have about ourselves, about the world, and our place in this world. Now, our beliefs is basically created by the feedback that we get from the world. So people, for example, feedback is people tell us that we suck, people tell us that we are not valuable, that they don't like us. Or feedback could also be not liked in school. For example, me, I was not very popular, famous, liked in school. This created my reality. And the feedback usually results from actions that we do in this world. We come in the class, we're doing maybe something weird, we don't have the best social skills, and of course I get negative feedbacks, which create negative beliefs, which create negative reality for me. So when we know this, like this, let's call it cascade, the good thing is, okay, we have the solution because we can backwards engineer it. So the solution is right now, hey, let's start to increase our self-esteem, to create a new reality. We have to start with our actions. And with some action, but we have to introduce new actions into our lives. So because new actions lead to new feedback in this world, new feedback leads to new beliefs over the time, and new beliefs and several of new beliefs will slowly but steadily create a new reality, a new, basically literally like a new world that we live in. People that treat us differently, because the way we see ourselves equals how other people see us. So when we think, okay, we're awesome, we are cool, people like us, it is very likely that people will also believe that and like us, just because we have the belief that we are likable. And if we believe, okay, yeah, nobody likes us, we will be automatically more weird and more robotic in a social situation, and people tend to not like us that much. I really struggle a lot with that. Maybe also a couple of years ago, and still struggle. I'm still, of course, struggling with that, and still working on my reality, and it's a never-ending process, I think. But the first step is new actions. And what is the first new actions that is very important when we have people that gave us negative feedback? First thing you have to do, the first new action I would do if I would be you, is setting boundaries and controlling what feedback you let into your life. Because if somebody would tell me, or in general, if somebody would tell you that you suck, this is something that nobody is allowed to tell me, for example. Nobody would tell me that I suck, except my mentors, but they do it in a constructive way, of course. But if somebody just randomly say, and they have negative intentions, say you suck, no, this is no good, this will not happen. Of course, I will set my boundaries. I will tell them they will not speak to me like that. And if they continue, of course, and then I will end the conversation, because I don't want that feedback in my life. I don't want that feedback to create my beliefs in my reality. It sounds maybe simple, but it's super important to set boundaries. This is one of the fundamental things, but it's so important because it is new actions that we set to create a new reality. Alright, yes, this was a conversation I had a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, okay, this could be valuable for this channel, valuable input. If this was interesting or valuable or whatever, something positive, consider subscribing, and maybe we'll see each other in the next video. Anyways, thanks for watching. Buenas noches.